network marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody knows why most of us, if not all of us, got in this business. When you first initially looked at the vacations business, what did you get involved in the business for? What attracted you to the business? Was it travel? And you ain't going to say the money because we don't really use the money to promote. It's normally the travel side of the business, right? Yes or yes? All right. Thank you very much. Now, for the most part, now there's some other people that's going to say other stuff. Listen to what I'm saying. The thing that attracts us the most is the travel side. Now, as you got to know, to learn more and more benefits, yeah, there's a whole lot more of things that are attractive to me than it was just the travel. But the initial spark was the travel. All right. So now watch this. Can somebody tell me what is the strongest form of advertisement? What is the strongest form of advertisement? Word of mouth. Period. Hands down. Now, watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Is the word of mouth going to be more? Let me see if I can get a volunteer. I need a volunteer that actually has a mic, that if I actually make you a presenter, you can actually talk. A volunteer, just give me a one. If you have a mic on your phone, okay, yeah, let me use Lynn. All right, I'll use Lynn. All right. And Lynn, you're going to have to turn down your speaker. All right. Can you hear me? No, I just turned on your voice. Yeah, you see that perfect stripe? Yeah. Form. Uh-huh. Yep. Did you see that? Okay, I can't hear you. Ben, is your mic on? It says waiting for your response. Okay. Anyone else have a mic on their phone? Anyone else? All right. I guess I'll be both people. Let's do it like this.
Hello?
Oh, there you go. Does that work now?
Yes.
Patience. Okay. You know, that's okay. That's okay, President. That's why I didn't call you out. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can, loud and clear.
Awesome. So, Lynn, what type of phone do you have?
I have a Samsung Galaxy Note 5.
And Lynn, do you have you ever heard about an iPhone?
I've heard of it.
Okay, y'all hear her energy, she hating right now. But let me ask you this question. Would it be more subject for you to talk about the phone that you are actually experiencing, or would you be more reluctant to talk about the iPhone that you heard about?
Well, it would actually be easier for me to talk about the phone that I currently have. We tend to sell what we know.
We tend to sell what we know. So, in order for word of mouth advertisement to work most effectively, is it more so? Because listen, now Cheryl she just purchased an iPhone, right? But then she went back to the store and got the Android. Do you ever have you ever been in a conversation where somebody's belief about a certain phone is so strong that their posture is totally different than basically if they was like, for instance, the iPhone. Like, for instance, when me and Lynn have this, she always says iPhoney. She talks about my phone. But her posture about her phone that she uses is so much stronger. Am I making sense right now, Lynn?
Yes.
Okay. So let's just talk about this. And I want you guys, how many Android users do we have in the room? And how many iPhone users do we have in the room? If you're an iPhone user, give me a 1. If you're an Android, give me a 2. Okay. All right. Okay, everybody participate. Let me let you know what phone I got. Somebody said 3. All right. If you own a BlackBerry, give me a 4. If you own a BlackBerry, give me a 4. Somebody owns a BlackBerry? Okay, we got 1, 4 in the business. 4 works only. Okay. Okay. So basically, how did iPhone and Android become so adamant for most users when it comes to a phone, and hardly nobody is using a BlackBerry? Because of the word of mouth advertisement, ladies and gentlemen. It is everything. Now, let me ask Lynn this question. Lynn, would you be able to actually promote your Android if you did not use an Android?
I'll say no for sake of this exercise.
For the sake of this exercise, do you think, even for the sake of this exercise, do you think if you had an experience, your posture would be better if you didn't have any experience at all?
Oh, absolutely.
You follow what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to vacations is just like Gmail. Anybody remember seeing a commercial on TV for Gmail? Did anybody see a commercial on TV for Gmail? No. But Gmail is now a household name. Am I correct? It is now a household name. Most people have Gmail. Now, how many of you have MSN? You better not say it. Right? I'm just messing with y'all. Okay. All right. But you've had it. So when you look at what we're doing here with Paycations, ladies and gentlemen, our goal is to make it a household name. And in order to do that, we must truly believe in our service that we are offering. And the best way to learn and know about this service is to actually use our product. Am I making sense? Now, when you look at this, ladies and gentlemen, your belief is going to be heightened based off of the usage of the product. Now you're going to say, well, how come diamonds are diamonds? Because diamonds are using the product. People who come out the gate and they do very well with this product is because more than likely they already travel. Anybody already travel? Before you got involved in Paycations, you already travel, right? We have some people, and I'm not talking about going to my mom and nene house. I'm talking about truly a vacation that you have actually paid for out of your pocket. Now, Lynn, being a vacationer, Lynn has stayed at Sandals for 4 times before she got involved in vacations. Correct, Lynn? Okay, Lynn is gone. Okay,
Hello.
yes. So, Lynn, let me ask you a question. You had already experienced Sandals and you were already taking very nice, lavishing trips. In fact, you got married at Sandals, correct?
Yes, sir.
So, what was your experience when you first saw? Because you were telling us the experience you had when you went on your first appreciation trip with vacations, and you went to resorts. What was just tell them a little bit about how you were feeling prior to everything when you started talking about what plane and all of that stuff. What was your real thoughts at that point?
You mean like the story that I was telling you guys the other day?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Okay. So we go on a fam trip, and when we went to the airport, or when we got the tickets, it said the airline was called Extra Airlines. And I'm like, Extra Airlines? Like, who is that? I've never heard of them. And I just was, being transparent, I guess, because I have been to Sandals and I was well traveled before vacations. I was like, oh, here we go. I've never heard of this airline. Like, what is this going to be like? And so quite honestly, I was kind of like the doubting Thomas of the crew.
Okay. Talk a little bit
Okay.
about that. Like you said, you went to the resort, you went there, like what was your expectations prior to using the product, using the fam, you got to the place. What were some of the things you were expecting based on the rate that you had already spent?
Okay, well, just based on the price alone, I was very skeptical because I quite honestly was used to, paying thousands of dollars just to go on a vacation. And I mean, I've gone to Sandals for just 3 days or 4 days and have spent over 2,500 to $3,000. So to be in a position to pay 249, I was extremely skeptical, and pretty much at every point of the trip, I was waiting for the other shoe to drop. So with the airplane, um, like I said, it was on Extra Airlines, but when we got on the airplane, we sat in first class. So I was like, wow. So once we got to the airport, and I'm like, okay, here we go. We're in Cancun, and all of these people are coming to us with timeshares and everything. And I said, here's where the hook is. And the Apple Vacations people, we found them, and everything was fine. They took us to the resort. And once we got to the resort, I was like, okay, the room is going to look crazy. Like this is just, for 299. I'm not expecting much. Once we got to the resort, I checked in, and the hotel clerk was, oh, you guys are travel agents, and she gave us a different color wristband than everyone else got. And I was like, well, why are we getting a pink wristband? What is that about? Still doubtful. And she said, oh, this just means that you have access to the entire property. You guys can pretty much go wherever you want. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Okay, thanks. And we got our room upgraded, and before we left there, we were in the honeymoon suite, like in a bungalow on the water, and I was just blown away. I really, really was blown away. The place was beautiful. It had all of the all-inclusive restaurants, all of the drinks. It had the spa. It had everything that I had ever experienced on a sandals vacation, and it was like a tenth of the price. And I mean, I'm a true believer now.
Ah, so how many of you on here actually felt the same skepticism when you first got involved in vacations? How many of you actually, when we start talking about the belief system and how sure, I know when they said it to me, I was so skeptical because it was like unbelievable. How in the world can that happen, right? Am I making sense? So we only got 3 people out of 70 some people. This is what we talk. Be honest with your face, your truth, ladies and gentlemen, because once you actually understand the truth about this and how good it is, it's not going to be a problem of you being able to share the experience of vacations. Am I making sense? Yes or yes? So in order to share the experience, you have to what? You have to experience the experience to be able to share it with proper posture. Am I making sense? With proper posture. Because most of the time, if you haven't, then you're going to be, when you're speaking, you're going to be sounding very doubtful yourself. And that's why, do you think this would be the best way to actually share this with your friends and family that you know? Not saying anything, just showing them in the picture where you went to, and at the end of the day, it can be done. Am I making sense? Yes or yes? Because you are there. Most people are skeptical because of the fact that you have a whole lot of doubt inside your system. And that's why, now watch this. How many of us would not want to share this with our friends and family, these pictures? See, most people, watch this. Most of my friends and family would not want to experience this. Is that most of my friends and family are not interested in doing any of this? Is that what you're saying? Most of my friends and family are not interested. Is that what you're saying? See, you're looking at vacations. Okay, watch what I'm saying. You're looking at this. Are you following what I'm saying? Well, it would be hard for me to actually talk about this picture right here, right? Am I making sense? Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you something else. You're talking about this. Most of my, see, what you're seeing in your picture is you're seeing this. Are you interested in a business opportunity? Are y'all following what I'm saying? Or are you interested in this? So most of you will say, well, you know what, Mr. Scott, most of my family and friends aren't interested in doing this. They think it's a scam. Ladies and gentlemen, do you follow what I'm saying? They think it's a pyramid. They think it's one of those things. But if I'm saying, how about let me share the experience, now how many of your family and friends would want to experience this right now? Are you following what I'm saying? So being able to paint the picture, and when you say, well, Kemp, how are you able to share this with anybody? I can share this with anybody, ladies and gentlemen. And this is only going to get better, all right? So now this particular vacation cost me and Lynn $299 a person. $299 per person. Now, I want us to do some math around here today, okay? I want you to see what I'm saying. When I say value, right? When I say value, let's talk about this for a second. So 299, let's just say 300 to be honest, and 300 is $600. All right. I'm looking at numbers. Now watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Out of the $600, right? What's the benefit of this is that I'm able to write this whole trip off at the end of the year. So now Uncle Sam is going to pay me for taking this trip. You follow what I'm saying? I'm able to write that off. Uncle Sam has to pay it back because it's now a business expense. Am I making sense? Yes or yes? Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm paying $70 times that by 12 months, right? That's $860, right? Are you following what I'm saying? So with that $860, that's about $1,400, $1,460 for the whole year. So, ladies and gentlemen, for $1,460, do you think do you believe that this makes more sense for me to pay $70 a month as a vacation club for just, if it's just me and Lynn, for a vacation club so that we can take at least one nice vacation a year? If both of us are working, even on the job, if both of us are working and we paying $35 a piece for our vacation a year, do you think it makes more sense this way, and we still get to write that off, and we get to write this off because it's a business expense? Are you following what I'm saying? But, ladies and gentlemen, most people cannot see this when we are doing a presentation. This is why when you break it down and you say, wow, I never looked at it like this, do you think for our household it would just make more sense for us to pay $70 a month? Are you following what I'm saying? And then at the same time, I'm able to right now write off a portion of my electric, my gas. If you notice, I'm doing this from my living room, right? This was a living room. Now it is a what? Training facility. It's my training room. It's a write-off. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's even more money that's coming back to us because the electric, I'm on a cell phone, I'm using my internet, all of that money is now going into a savings account as I'm using it. And you're going to tell me my family and friends are not interested in our system, and they really don't want to do none of this. None of my family and friends in my neighborhood, they don't want to do this. They have no desire to do vacations, travel. Are you following what I'm saying? I have absolutely no problem in showing someone this information. You follow? There you go. Mickey said cost versus value. Well, what do I say to my people? What do I say? How do I actually tell people? So I'm going to show you another example. And this one now is, let me see. Don't that food look good? Man, that look good. All right. Okay. So now, here we are this year. That one was last year. That was last year. So now this year, we're going to sandals. This one right here, right? This one here, ladies and gentlemen, was $249 and added $50 for our companion, which was me. So it was $299 for me, $249, and we're going for 5 days and 4 nights. Are you following what I'm saying? So now watch this. As you can see, I'm trying to see how this is. I'm playing with the slides right now. As you can see, watch this. We actually did this for us. This is our price, $299, $249, and it was, at the end of the day, we ended up paying $548. Oh, here it is. $548. Are you following what I'm saying? Now watch this, ladies and gentlemen. We did this retail as if it was a customer. They would have paid $12.73 per person, same place, same time, same location, and they would have paid $25.47 for this trip. And we did this to compare the prices. So now when we look at this, ladies and gentlemen, it's the same flight. If you look, same flight and everything, same flight number and everything, right? Don't be cussing. But at the end of the day, all inclusive, so you're looking at $25.48. We pay $548, so that's a $2,000 savings right there, right? Are you following what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, if we were just in it, like if you look at this, if I'm just in the business right now for me, myself, it's just me and Lynn, so that we can take a vacation every year and use this as nothing but a travel club. Let's go back to the mathematical board again. $860 that we're paying for the $70, right? $860. We just paid $548 for the trip. So here we go again. This is $14.48. No, yeah, $14.48. No, 6 is 10. Carry the 1, 9, 14. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. 1408. Am I right? 8, 10, 1, 9, 14. Okay. 1408. All right. So 1408 is what we paid for the whole entire trip if you just look at our $70. But ladies and gentlemen, can we get this back in tax refund at the end of the year? Yes, because we're going on to do it as a business trip. It's fair. We're getting familiar with the resort, right? Now you see that other person that paid $2,500 or $25.47, I believe it was. The retail person is paying $25.47. So, ladies and gentlemen, can you see why I will prefer you to be my business partner versus being my customer? Am I making sense? Because, ladies and gentlemen, this resort is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay? Just to give you a look. $548.
Hi Hi there, my name is Jeanette, and I'd like to welcome you to the Sandos Cancun Luxury Experience Resort. The resort has over 200 modern rooms, including 27 luxurious suites with panoramic views to the Caribbean Sea and the Nichupte Lagoon.
How many of you got excited when we went to find out where we were going for 5 days and 4 nights for 504? This is the experience. So when you say to me, Kim, none of my friends and family are interested in doing any of this, then guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to already know you do not believe or understand what Paycation has to offer its members. Do you follow what I'm saying? When you look at the $70 and you're letting your $70 expire, you don't really understand the value of the $70. Am I making sense? This is now a business opportunity. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? All right, hopefully, let's get that back together. Now, here's Lynn, and there's going to be what they have. They have excursions. All right, they have excursions. So let me just show you some of the excursions that they have. Now, everybody can see those are your retail shoppers, right? All of those are the retail shoppers. They are getting ready to do what? Swim with the dolphins, right? They're getting ready to swim with the... Has anybody in the room ever swam with the dolphins? Anybody in the room ever swam with the dolphins? Anybody in the room? No. We got a yes. Okay, we got I got certified, but I want to. Okay. Now, how many of us want to swim with the dolphins? Somebody say I eat fish. We want to swim with the dolphins. All of us, right? So now watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Going back to our little slide here. Here's Lynn. If you notice the place that we're going, it says here, swim with the dolphins, right? Adults 13 and up. Is anybody 13? Everybody in here is 13 and up. So we would actually have to pay $99 per person. Are you with me? Also, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to this particular park.
Under the warm tropical sand, bathed by the cool waters of the Caribbean, there's a unique paradise waiting for you. Hi, and welcome to Xcaret, a unique eco-archaeological park with entertainment for the entire family. So, please join me for a brief walk through some of Xcaret's many attractions. Let's start from the main plaza, a tribute to Mexico with everything from delicious sweets to a bookshop featuring the best of Mexican literature.
Okay. All right. Can you guys hear me now? Okay. So on that one, right, Escaleret Park, where we're going, you get the ATV, you actually get all of your gear. It would cost us $149 per person, which is $298, right? But because Lynn has gotten certified with both of these places, they have actually sent her 2 tickets for free. 2 tickets for free. So that saved us $500 right there, where we're going to go into that park. I'm looking for where it actually sent you your letters, but I don't see that. Okay, no, that's not it. I don't see that on here. Okay, that's not on here. But at the end of the day, it's saving us $500 just because she got certified, and that is going to be a part of our experience on that particular trip. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, when you start saying to me, right, when you start saying to me certain things are taking place in your family and friends would not want to share in this experience that vacation allows our people to experience, it has to be. Can you see why my posture is where it is today with this and being here for almost 9 years? April the 29th, it will be 9 years I've been in this company, and having the opportunity to experience over and over and over and over again. This is what I believe in. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Can you see me going back here? This is FunJet right here. We did the same. We did the pricing. That's what the price came up for a read. Can you ever see me paying this price ever again in life, knowing that this opportunity is around? Never, ever. And when you're able to share the vacations opportunity and the information, and for all of those, watch this. As a diamond, when you look at these positions, there's no way you're going to say you're afraid to share this experience when you believe in the experience. That's $5,000, ladies and gentlemen, a month. I've already hit that position. Do you think I had to believe in hitting executive? And once you hit the executive, it's going to be, your belief system is going to continue to heighten. And now you're going to believe in your organization as you got, it becomes stronger and stronger and stronger. So it's going to be easy to get to your next levels. At the end of the day, it may look unbelievable, but when I'm saying I'm sharing the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, if you have any reluctancy right now, it is imperative that you learn what we have to offer again. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to actually put into the Facebook group, I'm going to send you guys an email that I actually use myself, that I have actually been sending to a lot of people, okay? In this email, there's 4 videos, okay? 4 videos that explains. First video that we have is the presentation. Now listen to me and listen to me clearly. Do not send this particular video to someone who is brand new. Do you follow what I'm saying? Do not send this to, and I mean what I mean by that, not brand new in the business, but someone who is actually looking at the business for the first time. Okay? All you want to do is send them the video of, as I would say, Donnie Wiggins, or whatever one we've been using is the Donnie Wiggins video. Let them see that, 23 minutes long, and let them see that. But then you also know that we have actually, Rabu did an amazing tax training here. Preston Scott did an amazing job on our compensation plan. And I have actually found a actual great video that has Oprah Winfrey in it, where they're endorsing network marketing and explaining how that works. Okay, let me see. We got 7 minutes. Let me see if I can find that, just to give you a little bit of, let me see if I can find that. Yeah, this one here. How many of you know that most people do not understand the industry of network marketing? How many of you know that most people do not understand network marketing, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is imperative. Once the person is involved in the business, it's imperative that we help you to understand what you're involved in order to become more effective. Does that make sense? Yes or yes?
Answer these questions and many others. At the end of this short presentation, you will have a complete understanding of how this industry works, how you can make money, and you'll know if this industry is right for you. So sit back, relax, and let's begin.
So that is in the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the Creators of Wealth, where it basically states, ladies and gentlemen, as I have actually worded the video, all you have to do is copy and paste it in the email. Are you with me? And this is for all of your new agents that have gotten involved in the business. Do you follow what I'm saying? Everybody with me now? All right. So you don't want to give it to somebody brand new. All right. You wanted to give it to, like, if a person gets started today, just say to that person, Preston Scott, I want to send you an email so that you can have a very clear understanding, which we can't break down in a presentation or in a quick video, but I want you to have a complete understanding. If I send you this email with 4 videos, will you promise me that you will watch all 4 videos, and then me and you can have a conversation as soon as you are done? And I need you to understand before we even get started with this business. Can we agree on that, sir? Do you follow what I'm saying? So now it says, if you are serious about a great business opportunity, please watch all 3 videos and get understanding on what we have to offer you. Please return the call at the bottom of this email, and we can set up an appointed time to address any questions or concerns that you have. Have an excellent day. Anybody that's serious about this working, and most people that make that investment then are serious, but a lot of them are emotional and they have no idea. So we have put this together so that everybody in this room, how many of you can promise me that you will watch these videos today? And I'm looking at some of the names that I'm seeing in here. At least take the time. If you don't do nothing but put 1 on a day over the next 4 days. The first one is the presentation. So guess what? You might want to watch that again so you know what you're sending out to your people. Am I making sense? And ladies and gentlemen, we want everyone to win in the business. So it's only right. I don't expect a brand new person to try to explain what the experts have already done, and it'll make it easier for you because that person can watch this information at their time. And the one thing that I can tell you here at the Creators of Wealth, the leadership will support you 100% if you truly do what we're asking you to do. We want to thank you all for today, for coming out and looking at this training on Super Saturday. I can't wait to see all of you on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday or Saturday. But we are going to convention and we are excited about that, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you in Memphis, Tennessee. You guys have an incredible day on purpose.
Hello guys, look, we are here in Florida. We're at Club Med, and it's absolutely fine. But baby, I think we got some news. They tell me that convention is in Memphis. Is that right?
Memphis, Tennessee. We want to see you there in Memphis, Tennessee, April. You do not want to miss this event. We're going to be in Memphis. It's that way.
No, it's that way.
That way.
That way.
Is it that way?
Guys, we'll see you in Memphis.
We'll
Make sure you're
there. Memphis.
You got to come and be a part of this vacation experience.
Blues, barbecue, and residual income. What could be better than the hottest opportunity on the planet? Vacation travel. We'll see you in Memphis.
You got to get enrolled. You got to get signed up right away for the convention in Memphis. And guess what? We've got that Memphis barbecue waiting on you. And if you come up to me and say, Trey, I'm with Memphis, we're going to get you some barbecue. I've never missed an event since I've been in this industry. It's literally changed my life. Not because I'm a go-getter, but because of the energy you're going to see at this convention is like no other. Honestly, if you're there, you will change. If you're not, you're going to be behind. Beat me there right now.
If you're in this business, you do not want to miss it. This is where all leaders go. Regardless of where you are right now, you are a leader. Be there.
If you make the convention, it will change your life. I know it happened for me. It happens for everyone around us. And the best part is when you go to a convention, you come out ranked up. So rank up and bank up, and we'll see you in Memphis.
Trust me, you'll want to be in Memphis, Tennessee, because it's going to be impactful, insightful. And what I've learned in this industry is that you never ever miss an event that you're qualified for. So we look forward to seeing you there at that life-changing event. We'll see you at the top, guys.
The best is yet to come. This company has literally transformed lives in the first 24 months, folks, but this is the second international convention, and there will be an amazing paradigm shift that will take place. I look forward to seeing you there.
We're on a vacation! See you in Memphis! We